it's really magical because the theater is just like appearing in front of you.
Wow. Hello everyone, welcome to another interview, and today I have for you Forrest Wang. And Forrest has been a good friend of mine right from the time I started the Magic Circle, but he traveled a lot. You always...
Yeah, I do, yeah.
We'll find out about that. But let's start with, how did you get into magic in the first place?
Well, I watched David Copperfield on TV when I was very young.
Okay.
Yes. And then I fell in love with magic.
Okay, so David Copperfield inspired you to get into magic.
Yeah,
wow.
the Four Aces one.
Oh, see, normally I would think of the big illusions or something like that, but it was a small little Four Aces.
Yeah.
It's a grandpa's aces.
Yeah, because they're touching me. Yeah,
do you know
touching
what?
me.
I was just going to say, your magic also is very taken from that, because your magic is, you use music a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
now it's what I'm talking about today.
Yeah.
How to grow from there to there. Wow, you know.
Yeah. From a start. Yeah, of course. That's
because
great.
you know, when I join the Magic Circle every week, I prepare something just trying to fool the magicians.
Oh.
But now I'm not doing that anymore.
Right.
Because on that time when I was on my young age. No, I'm still young.
Yeah. How old are you now?
I'm 30 now.
You're 13 now. Wow, that is young. I'm nearly 10 years older than you. Wow.
Oh
my God.
Okay. All right. So, well, I joined the Magic Circle in 2008. It's like 11 years ago. So every week I'm trying to prepare something to fool the magicians.
Right.
Trying to show them the skills.
Oh, yes.
Then the people go, no, I'm not doing that anymore, because it doesn't work to the lay people.
Right. So now you've moved from impressing magicians to lay people.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's interesting. So you said you were inspired by David Copperfield watching the Four Aces tricks. And how old were you at that time?
I think it's 12 or 13.
Oh, okay. So it's not okay. Yeah, that's a good age to start. Yeah. And then how did you figure out where to buy magic or where to research magic? You just online, or was it?
No, online, because when I was I think it's 15.
Okay.
15, yeah. And it's a magic shop in China.
Okay.
Yeah. The year before I come to UK.
Okay.
When I was 15, and there's a magic shop beside my school.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff there, and I remember it's the box called David Copperfield's Four Aces. I said, oh my God,
this is it, yeah.
Yeah, I want to, it doesn't matter how much, but I have some, I saved some money.
Okay.
From eating, drinking.
Yeah.
But I said, okay, how much is that? It's 20 yuan. That's 3 pounds.
Okay.
I said, what? Then I bought that.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't feel disappointed.
Disappointed? Yeah, you were not feeling disappointed, but
when I know that, I wanted to perform that to my classmate, and I did.
Wow.
And
then you saw that reaction from them, and then you went, wow, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, but I want to get a good quality card.
Right, so the next step is to get better quality.
Yeah.
Right. So that was your first thing you bought, was the McDonald's Aces?
The first thing I want to buy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got that, and then from then on, did you do magic? What did you do for a career then? Did you have another job, or magic full-time?
No. Now it's magic full-time. When
I just got into magic, and I joined the Magic Circle and we met, you actually booked me for a gig. We were both doing close-up together.
Yes.
Where was this? Somewhere in London?
I think
one of the hotels?
It's in a very good one. Dorchester, right? No,
I don't think it was Dorchester. I think it was something in Paddington or something.
Yeah, Paddington.
It was some hotel, right?
It's a good hotel.
It was a good hotel, and Forrest had booked me, and I was like, at first time, this is one of the first. I wasn't a big working magician out there. I didn't have any residencies. I had nothing. So yeah, I was very grateful for that job that you gave me. So thank you for that. But then I didn't see you a lot in the Magic Circle because you were traveling a lot. So tell us about that.
Yeah, I just finished my 5 months resident show in Shanghai, Blackstone Magic Bar. It's called Blackstone Magic Bar.
Okay.
When you come into the bar, it looks like a bar.
Okay.
And when the times arrive, the music starts. The curtain behind you is open, and the smoke is coming up, and people turn back. It's like, wow, it's a theater.
Very magical. Wow.
Then it's really magical because the theater is just like appearing in front of you.
Wow.
And you say, oh, it's a theater, and then they're trying to expand their seat.
Right.
Yeah.
So how many people are in this theater?
Well, its maximum is 32.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
quite an intimate theater.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
small.
it's a
okay.
small one, but
Okay.
it's for close up. Well,
Okay.
you can close
So
up.
what is that one of the best places you perform?
Not the best one, but it's very particular one.
Oh, okay.
Because I already have some act. It's working very well on stage.
Okay.
Because I did a lot of shows here in
Yes.
the UK during
Yes.
the Christmas and Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
They always
Yeah.
rent the big theater.
Right.
But there is 32 people.
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
32 people. I tried so many stuff
Yeah.
in the first 2 months because the same work in the very well here in the big theater in front
Yeah.
of 2,000 people. There it doesn't work
Right. Of course.
because
of
it's
course.
too close.
It's too close. Yeah.
On
yeah.
stage, you're like, okay, on stage, you're the person on stage. There,
You're
it's-
just like you're just standing in front of you. It's more like a parlor
yeah,
situation.
yeah, You look at that guy like, oh, you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
people like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
see what
really-
you mean, yeah.
It's
You
really
can't do
funny,
this.
and you know, it's a very funny thing. You know, we have a lot of when we trying to have an act, we have a lot of measure to do the misdirection or something, right?
Yes.
And it's very funny. Some misdirection is working well, but I've done already like 100 times on stage. They're not working. I thought, okay, how can I change that? Then the most stupid way is it's working so well.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
So
So
it's-
it's so different.
So different. It's very
Right.
different, and you know the Chinese audience is different. It's tough. You know, because English audience. If I'm working here for the English audience, I'm not saying anything bad.
Right,
But
right,
you
right.
cannot get any progress. You know.
I think I know what you're trying to say. What you're trying to say is that people over here are more forgiving. They're not looking to catch you out. And I think is that
No.
what you're saying? The Chinese audience are
Yeah,
when
they're
they're
tough.
trying to catch you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Because you know, I remember once when I bring my friend to a magic show, and I think the magician make a mistake, and he saw that.
And he wasn't a magician.
No,
he knew what to
no,
look for.
no.
Right.
He just saw that.
Okay.
That things happen.
Yeah, of course,
when
things
you do-
happen, yeah.
I said, he saw that. And after the act, everyone is wow,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
close.
Yeah.
I said, what? I saw that. Now then I realized,
Okay.
did I do the same thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
People applaud, but they saw what
so
I'm doing.
if they see how you did it, they don't feel like they need to.
No,
Okay, I
because
see.
it's I think the culture
Right. Okay.
here in England because
Yeah.
it's very it's already a culture. People
Yeah.
love to see magic. They want to support. But in China, it's very different. They come here to catch you up.
Ah.
Any little mistake, they say, "I saw that. You see
Wow.
that?" It's so then they tell because it's
and then they're gonna tell everyone about it.
because
Oh my
that's
God.
32, only 32 people. You
Yeah.
can just chat to
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
I saw that. You see, I saw. It's a little gap. Blah blah, and it's very funny. It's a kid. It's a one night.
Right,
It's
right.
full of the kids.
Wow.
And my friend doing we're doing the normal show, and one of the kids said, "What your pinky doing?"
What your pinky doing?
I see. Then it say everything, and that's right. So it's okay. How can what we should do when
Yeah.
the kids is coming?
Yeah, I know
right?
exactly. Yeah.
to give them a gift.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know,
Then
yeah.
they were happy.
So when you were traveling the world, you've been to the Jeff McBride, you've been to
Yeah, yeah,
Armando Lucero.
I spent 5 years to finish my uni.
Okay.
So I failed twice.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I failed twice.
But you're still such a good magician.
So that's why I have a lot of time to
I
doing
see.
magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember 2010. I did 28 or 27 shows in February during the Chinese New Year. So
Right.
just travel.
Wow,
No
wow.
time to study.
Yeah.
No time to
Yeah,
study.
but I don't think you wanted. You wanted to perform magic.
Yeah, no time to study. But in 2011, I felt I don't know how
Yeah.
to progress.
Right.
So that I went to Las Vegas.
Okay.
To study with Jeff and Armando.
Okay. Okay.
To get some ideas, some inspiration.
Okay.
But Armando and the Jeff and Bryce, two different
Very
magicians.
different. Very different. Yeah.
Jeff and Bryce very energetic.
Yeah. High energy showman.
Yeah, like boom,
Yeah.
like on
Boom,
stage,
boom,
like
yeah.
like in that.
Yeah.
Armando's very quiet. He's talking about and
Yeah.
they move. very slow. It's different.
Definitely. I mean, people watching home at the moment, if you're thinking who is Jeff McBride, who is Armando Lucero, Google them and you'll see them. They're very famous magicians, especially in the magic community.
Yeah.
But yeah, just definitely check them out if you haven't already. Okay.
Yeah. Well, what I learned from Jeff is when you get on stage, you own the place.
Wow.
It's what I learned. It's not what he told me, but I felt that.
Yeah.
I own the place.
Right. Okay.
It's my place. It's my place. So I'm the boss.
Yeah.
You come here to see my show, right?
I see.
And and Armando is, I think, when people see magic, it's like, wow, it's magic. But Armando trying to use the magic to touch people. I personally see Armando doing the coin menagerie, the coin matrix.
Yeah. After
that, it's a lady in the audience crying.
Wow.
And I feel touching as well. I said, why? I'm trying to learn
that's the kind of magic that I like, to be honest.
Feeling, right?
So is that how your show evolved? So you said you started your show and you went from here to here. Talk about how when you started your show, what mistakes did you make?
I love this question.
Okay.
Because during the Chinese New Year's period, it's about 15. It's lasting for like 30 days.
Okay.
Before or after.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of Chinese community or Chinese the student union trying to ask you to do the show.
Right.
And because they're all young guy, they're really passionate about what they organize. So they're always trying to ask you, can you do a different thing?
Right.
Because they saw me on the other event. We want to hire you. Can you do different one? We want the same one. We don't want the same one.
Oh, I see.
So I just keep trying the different thing.
Right.
There's a lot but most of them is not working.
Right.
Yeah. Only a few of them is working.
So would you say when you started magic, you were doing a lot of different things, and then you decided to get one act and polish that act?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I did a lot. But sometimes as a magician, I say, oh, that trick is great. If I can do that, people will go wild.
Right.
But then when you perform that, people are like, okay. Then you say, oh.
But then how do you know? So is it something that you have to try? So you say doing all those different kinds of acts, isn't that helped you say, oh, you know what, this didn't work, but this worked, exactly. And then this didn't work?
Because I think the Chinese community, they're rich, they have the money.
Yeah.
They rent the big theater. They have everything. And when you do that, you hear that,
right.
If they Chinese audience is very honest. They're very honest.
You think my act would go well with them or no? Not really. Would they like me?
Which one?
My coin and pen or my crystal ball? Because that's not a fooling trick. It's more skill, right? Would they appreciate skill or not really?
They will appreciate.
Because they wouldn't be fooled, right? They'll know what's happening.
Yeah. They will. No, that's like a juggling.
Yeah, it's like juggling. That's what I'm saying.
They will say, "Wow, I love this guy." Yeah.
But they won't be fooled. They won't go to.
But do they remember your name? Right.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
They say, oh, that guy doing the coin thing. That's very cool. What's his name? Right. So now, through the years, I'm trying to let them to remember the name.
Okay, that's
the
interesting.
Name.
Right. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So I train a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Then they always have the videos to film you, and I watch that. And then you can hear their reaction. It's like, whoa, at which point? Oh, they love that. They love that. And that trick I saw is great.
Yeah.
No reaction. So, okay, maybe it's the way. I have to check another way to present the same thing.
So it's very important that you film your act so you can watch that again. And also, would you say a good point, I was always thinking about this point, when you're filming an act on stage, is it always good to have another camera just on the audience so you know what they're liking and what not? Or at least some microphone or something so
you can hear them.
You can hear them from one. Wow. Okay, so you don't need another camera on them.
If they have.
No, because I'm just saying, if you are putting on a show, would it be advisable for you to just have a little GoPro facing the audience?
Oh, yes, exactly.
For your benefit, not for that, just for you to go back home and go, oh, they were looking here at this point, and they were.
Because I did the My Women show here in the Magic Circle 3 times, and I asked Bob Hamilton to film that. Yeah. And the first year, the audience camera is some failure, but then. I will double check, make sure it's a camera film the audience, the whole audience. Yeah. And when I get all the footages, well, first thing I watch my show, my own
of
show,
course, yes.
and then I spend the same time to watch the audience. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, I say Chinese audience, they're not polite.
Right,
I'm not saying anything bad to them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I know. It's a cultural thing. That's what it is. Yeah.
It's not the culture. It's yeah. And you say, okay, at this point, I say that the people take their phone to check their phone. I say, oh, it's something boring to them.
Right.
It's very boring.
Right.
I say, okay, I cut that out.
Okay.
If you see a lot of phones coming up, I say, okay, definitely cut that.
Right.
Like the car, you know, same. It's too long.
Too long. Okay. So you're evolving your show depending on what the audience is enjoying and liking.
Yeah.
And then that's how you've gone from here, you said, to here. So it's a different level.
Yeah.
And so your show right now, is that perfect, or is it still room for?
Well, I can say it's only feel is perfect.
Right.
Only feel.
Okay.
Only feel, because the first thing is like the I said the Dream act. It's based on the Richard Tanner's Kids Card.
Okay.
And make a story.
Yes.
When I was as a child, my greatest dream was to become a magician. I remember one Chinese New Year's Day, my parents said, "What present would you like?" And I asked for the magical deck of cards. So they gave me a pack of cards, but they were blank. I was shocked. I was almost crying. I said, "Wait, listen, we couldn't find any magical card, but I want you to use the magic of your imagination and some color pen to create your own truly magical card."
Yeah.
And I draw the card, and show them. And when I finish, you know. So when I finish, it's too tired. I fall inside and had a dream of a huge stage, all this light and this enormous cheering audience, like you get. Then they applaud.
Yeah.
And they say they laughed because it's a childish writing. But in my dream, I was a magician, so I pointed at a random card. I turned it over. And turn it over again, and it become the real card. And one is real back with my hand over the face.
Yeah, so that's the kids card thing.
Yeah.
And
I know now finished.
Yeah.
And you know, and the Jeff writes that they suggest you stop here because your dream come true. I said, yeah. People love to see people. Oh, the people dream. But then I found it's when your dreams come true, then you return to reality. I think it's more touching.
Okay.
So I said, I think we all believe that the dreams are more beautiful and pure than reality.
Right.
So their happiness is an illusionist.
Oh.
So I decided to open my eyes and return to reality. Right. And the cards with the smoke came back too.
Very artistic, and I'm guessing there's good music to go back to back it up.
Yeah,
very
exactly.
Emotional
because
music.
I did that act like 10 years ago.
Right.
And I don't have a certain script. Now you can see my English suddenly getting better because I have the script.
So, but you spoke in Chinese most of the time, right?
Yeah, but I have two scripts.
Okay.
Yeah, so different. But
I see.
I have the same act, but different.
But you have a Chinese speech
script.
and an English.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 10 years ago, it's now the certain script. I just I think that idea is good. And I did that in the UCL Scala show, and I got very good reaction. And so I'm gonna make that better because then I did the same thing for another 2 years. Then I think because before that I have an audience, a lady audience, on stage reaching me, you point the card. And I think I then cut that. So I just redo the whole script, and I did that for another like 5 years.
Right.
Then I have a friend. He's a professional film composer.
Okay.
Then it's a very good friend of mine, and his name is Chu Yunping.
Okay.
And then I said, can you, because we always performing together, and he watched that act it's like more than anyone else. I said, can you make a music for that?
So he composed music.
Yeah. So when he do the whole thing, he watched the whole film because all the timing is exactly there.
Yeah.
Just write the music just for that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And
so that's amazing. So he's written music for your act specifically.
Yeah.
So there's no issues with copyright when you're performing.
No. When I
can
because sometimes here in UK, some
can't-
theater
Yeah.
said, can you we need the copyright of that music.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. So if you're watching and thinking, oh, I can just put a random track of YouTube on your show. So
Yeah.
think twice before doing that. I think that's a good tip. So where could people see you? Where are you performing next? We're going to leave all your social media links in the video below, but where could people see you next?
I'm traveling to Shanghai next week. It's,
Next week in
next
Shanghai,
week,
wow. And then you're performing loads of shows out there. So where could people, I mean, I'm guessing this is an international audience watching these channels. If you are not in England, mention in the comment below. I want to see who's international. Or if you are watching this and you are in China, message me. I would love to know if you're actually watching this in China, and you can see Forrest perform
I'm
in
supposed
Shanghai.
to put that video on to translate and put the Chinese subtitle
Oh.
on my page in
I
China,
was thinking,
right?
yes, because I don't
Yeah.
know if I have any audience in China, because how would they watch these interviews? They're all in English. So
I
you'd
can
have
put
to put
I can put
subtitles.
subtitles. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. You can do that then.
Yeah, I can do that.
Forrest is going to do that for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
perfect.
can
So,
pick some good episodes.
so your next, yeah, there you go. Your next show is going to be here in the UK in January or
Yeah, during the Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year?
Chinese New Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So keep a lookout for that. And yeah, I want to thank you, Forrest, for coming and chatting with me.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this video as
You
much
will.
as we did filming this. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But before I go, I think Marcus Morgan would like to tell you something. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
If you go this side.
I go this. Oh, this is your good side, eh?
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's that's
Alright,
great.
cheers. Thank you for this. Thank you for I love
Cheers.
it.
Did you enjoy that? I enjoyed that. If you enjoyed it, you need to like it, you need to share it. Hit subscribe, hit the notifications button, and you'll get all of Brendan's videos when they come out. I resubscribe to him every day. That's how keen I am.